Welcome, everyone. It's the night we've all been waiting for. The college tournament finale is upon us. And for two teams, this marks the end of an incredible journey. And the energy is contagious here in the building. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see the Wisconsin Badgers and the Michigan Wolverines.
You got that right. I mean, this is what each student athlete has worked so hard for all season long. An opportunity for the title. I mean, this game might very well be the defining moment for the lives of every one of these young men.
Both these teams have gone through so much adversity just to make it here. All tournament long, it's been survive and advance, but now this is the part where you put all your chips on the table and just lay it on the line.
Let's check out Wisconsin's starting lineup. We've got Hawkins. He's out there with Hill. Decker is out there with Kaminsky. And it's Evans in at the four-man position.
And with any championship game, you know that every player's going to have their heart racing for the first few minutes. That's just natural. That's adrenaline. They'll need to remain calm, though, and let the game come to them and kind of ease into it.
And one guy, guys, I'll keep an eye on, and this one is Freak. He is the consummate leader for his team. He can come out strong and play his game while keeping his intensity level up. It'll be just what they need to claim the title.
Now here's Kaminsky, following the miss by Freak. And the basket by Kaminsky.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Flash passes to Crawford. Freak with it. Outside, Jones. Crawford left side. Here's Muhammad. Soft touch off the glass.
You know, one of the big questions on everybody's mind in this game is whether or not Freak will stay on for another year or go pro. I mean, usually a player with his upside would be a lock to be a one and done, but he's giving serious thought to staying.
And Freak is a guy who clearly values the scholastic aspect of collegiate sports, so it makes sense for him to think about staying beyond this season. Still, with Freak's draft stock rising, this could be his final game as a collegiate player.
On defense, Wisconsin, following the basket by Freak. And here's Hawkins. So Michigan ends up going. Michigan with the ball.
And not many people know this, but the Badgers do have one college title in their trophy case. Won the tournament back in 1941. A different time back then, but a title nevertheless.
And Wisconsin, looking at who they've got. They've got Hill. He's out there with Fisher. Kaminsky out there with Decker. And it's Walker in a power forward. And for that 1941 title you mentioned, Greg, for the Badgers, it was actually their first invitation to the College Tournament Club.
How about that for a first impression?
Yeah, not bad.
Not too bad at all. Prior to their recent run of success, that was their lone bright spot as a program.
Hill, no good. Flash passes to Crawford. And Flash gets it to go. Flash has got his first basket of the night.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Jones kicks to Muhammad. Smith with a screen on Walker, and that's going to be a travel. And the Badgers with some changes. Evans, he's checked in for Walker. And it's Peyton in for Hill. There's a minute 34 left in the first half of basketball. And Evans with a stuff.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
Now here's Freak. He has 6. The shot is off, so the Badgers will take it the other way. There's a minute left here in the first half. Fisher dishes to Payton. To the middle. Stripped it away. It's Banks with the drive. It's tipped. Here's Fisher. Passes it to Decker from past the arc. And the shot is good. Decker's got the lead up to 2 now for the Badgers.
And when he's got that much of a height advantage on the perimeter, it's really tough on the defender. Easy three-pointer.
The dish now to Jones. Lets it go from deep. And good on the basket. Book it.
And the lead goes right back. What a seesaw affair we've got going on.
This game's right there for the taking, but neither team can quite grab hold of it. Like a slippery bar of soap there. Somebody's got to take charge here.
On the wing, Evans. To the middle. Here's Decker. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points. And the big game is just about ready to get going for our second half of play. What a championship atmosphere we've got here tonight. We are just one half of basketball away from seeing college basketball history being made.
In a championship game like this one, guys, you would have expected a close battle. I don't think either side is going to be able to run away and hide in this one.
And, Greg, tight games like this are where legends are born. I mean, if a player like Freak can come up huge in this final half of play, he'll anchor himself in school history as one of the greats to ever play the game.
On the court for Michigan, Mohammed in at center. Ellis is out there with Jones, and there's Flash, and it's Crawford at the shooting guard.
And what a journey it has been, really, for this whole team to make it to the college championship, especially for Freak. A few bumps in the road for him, but what a story.
Greg, you get the feeling that it's only the beginning. I mean, the way he plays and the accolades he has, I mean, you can see him having a long and productive career at the pro level.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Flash. Screened by Ellis. It's stolen by Hill. Now here's Decker. Dishes to Hill. Puts up a 3. Here's Kaminsky. Excellent D that time from Jones.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
The feed to Muhammad. Fires top of the key. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that.
The Wolverines leading by 4. And Wisconsin looking at who they've got. They've got Decker. And it's Wade in at the center, locking down the middle. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
This game's still very much up in the air. I mean, this is where you start to separate the men from the boys and where heroes are born.
And one team looking to ice the win, the other hoping to force OT. I think right now you lean on your stars and get the ball to Freak every chance you get to try and come away here with the title.
Not a typical trip to the line for him there. He had been knocking him down today.
Ellis goes in, kicks it out to Jones. And a wide open look for Freak. Off target with his 3. Wisconsin trails by 4. And the wide open shot from Decker. The basket good off the assist from Wade. 8 points for Sam Decker.
That's a huge three-pointer. He'd love to become a go-to guy for them here in crunch time.
Here's Muhammad. And not a good shot for him. They can get better looks than that. And the Badgers with possession here. Conley kicks to Decker. Now Hawkins to take the lead. And Decker with the lay-in.
Wow, the fans are really getting their money's worth tonight. What an entertaining ball game.
Up to this point, Greg, it's been almost impossible to separate these teams. I think this one's going to be close all the way.
Muhammad against Wade. Back to Jones. The tray. Kept alive. In transition, here come the Badgers. But he gets it back. Decker kicks to Evans. That's short off the rim.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the deep.
Here's Muhammad. And once again off the mark by Michigan. Muhammad's gotten just 4 of his 10 shots to fall here, shooting 40% to the paint. Hawkins passes to Decker. Steps back and fires. Buries it.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
I don't care what anybody says. You can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you got to make some changes.
Now here's Crawford. Michigan moving it around. Muhammad dishes to Crawford. He feeds it to Muhammad. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. He nails it. And we're tied up.
Oh, that's the shot of the game.
Well, he was fearless enough to get it up and down, and it paid off for him.
And the Badgers with possession here. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Crawford against Hill. Evans left side. Off the pick. It's in!
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
So it's Wisconsin picking up the win. Such a special moment for these kids. All the hard work they put in, all the pressure, Greg, they've been under all tournament long.